Hello digestives, it is your faithful podcaster here, Joss. This is actually a future editing version of Joss. This week we have had such a palaver with the podcast. We are very much amateurs and it's showing. Yesterday we recorded the podcast. At the end we realised our microphones had not been working for the entire time, which is fabulous. We don't have any other available time that both of us are able to record the pod. And we thought even if we did find the time, if we just did it really late at night one night, it would all be fake because we'll have said everything already. So we're still putting it out. Very, very annoying, but these things happen. So we're still putting it out. I'm just doing this disclaimer to let you know the sound quality is not great. Got like birds tweeting, like banging from the builders next door. But we couldn't leave you with nothing. So we are still putting it out. We hope you enjoy it. I've cleaned up the audio as much as I possibly can. But next week, we promise we will be back better than ever with good sound quality, okay? Been an absolute nightmare, but we appreciate your support. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Hope you enjoy the pod.
Joss and Lol's Weekly Digest,
where we discuss the goings on from the past week from two millennials who can't stay off the internet.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
I'm okay.
Glad to be back.
I am. Are you? Can't wait for all the editing.
Listen, digestives, we're not going to lie. We've had a lovely couple of weeks off, haven't we?
We have. I've had a great time.
You know what we're working towards is earning so much money from this that we have a producer, an editor, someone who does the social media. Basically, all we want to do is sit here and chat for like 2 hours.
And someone else do all the rest.
And then we just pass it on.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. That really is the dream.
Because the fact that we have like basically a whole 24 hours worth of like editing to do afterwards.
Yeah.
Sort of puts a dampener on it, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, this is the fun bit. This time next year, we'll be millionaires.
I hope and pray. I hope and pray. If we're not, then...
Well, if I was a millionaire, would I be doing a podcast? I'd be on a beach in Barbados.
I would be as well.
I don't think I'd be doing a podcast.
No, I would definitely.
I'd be too busy living the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. When we could be living it up, like on a beach, together.
I'd be in the Caribbean.
You'd want to be with me, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't you?
Yeah. What a positive start.
I
We are
know.
happy to be back. We are. Because we we have a podcast and that's really good.
Yeah,
it's quite cool.
We've done very well.
Yeah.
I think we have done very well.
Yeah.
We're currently giving each other therapy as we speak. Right
Yes. Past half an hour, the microphones have not been connecting. It's been a fucking nightmare.
And by the time you listen to this, the TikTok that Joss is going to put on the page will be on there. And I am not kidding you. That was actually painful to record. And it was the most simple TikTok ever, wasn't it?
We look disgusting.
We look fucking rank.
Yeah, I was a fucking like body positivity, and you know you've got to be kind to yourself. But fucking hell,
What the fuck?
what the fuck is going on?
Why can't we turn nicely?
I don't know. I just think we're really. I don't know what's wrong with us today. We're back.
We're back.
We can't let our digestives down.
Mm-hmm.
So we're ready to dunk you into some steaming hot tea.
We are.
So this week we are going to discuss. We're going to have a quick discussion about Jojo Siwa and Chris Hughes. Because that's a bit of madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the explosion of collectibles online.
Yeah.
And people are going absolutely bananas for a Labubu. We're going to talk about that. And we're going to have a chat about an incident that happened with Kay Donnelly and the ensuing social media discussion around that.
Should we start with Chris and Jojo?
Yeah, go on.
So, I didn't actually watch Big Brother, did you?
No, but I don't feel like I need to because
No.
I saw it so many clips, like constantly every day.
Yeah.
And so many people were talking about it. I thought, well, I don't need to watch it because I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. So Jojo went into the Big Brother house and she had a girlfriend, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she formed this like relationship, friendship with Chris Hughes. And it's kind of blossomed over the time that they were in the house. Jojo has split with her partner literally within an hour of coming out of Big Brother house. She's confused as well. She's confused about her identity. The whole thing is just confusing. However, the whole nation is rooting for Jojo and Chris, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everything that I've seen, I love them.
Yeah, they just seem very
Obsessed with each other.
very almost like sweet and just like they were fighting back what they actually felt.
Yeah.
They weren't letting themselves go too far. I mean, obviously, we have to remember that she was in a relationship, and if my partner was doing that on national TV, it's quite humiliating.
Absolutely,
yeah. So I do really feel for her girlfriend, but I do think Jojo did the right thing in ending it straight away.
Yeah,
because obviously she made a decision in that house that, I mean, I would imagine that she realised that she had feelings for somebody else. Obviously, when you're in the Big Brother house, you can't contact anyone, so the minute she came out, she then ended it, which is probably the right thing to do. I respect her for doing that.
But I don't. She's not ended it to be with Chris because they're not. Well, they've not said anything, have they?
No.
They said that they're still in a friendship and whatever.
Yeah, they both come out and just said it's platonic.
Yeah.
Jojo Siwa, I don't follow her, but I've seen so much content from Jojo Siwa over the years because she's quite like a out there character.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously she rose to fame on Dance Moms, and I just feel from then she has been in the spotlight. She's not had a normal upbringing. She's not a normal girl. She's basically lived her whole life on one reality show after another, which is not normal.
Yeah.
So then you have to, and also Chris Hughes has been on how many reality TV shows? Loads. That's where we met him on Love Island. To begin with. They're both reality TV veterans, and you have to wonder if you're being cynical. You have to wonder whether, especially Chris, he knew that if he got close to Jojo Siwa, who is like an internationally known, because no one in America would have known who Chris Hughes was until like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he would have done wonders for his career by doing that.
Absolutely, yeah.
But saying that, I am a romantic, and I do believe that
it
from
does
what
look
I've
quite
seen,
genuine.
yeah.
It does
And I like to think that there's a little. I'm just looking at it like they had a little holiday romance, and they both
it's
kind
not
of like
reality, is it?
no, they go when you go on holiday.
And you fall in love with someone
For
within 5
2
minutes.
weeks, and then you both go on your separate ways, and that's it. I feel like that's what's happened with them. And we've been able to watch that, and it's really cute.
I like them.
Yeah, I do, but I just don't think like it's reality. Yeah, in that setting, it was fine. But how the fuck would like even the sentence saying Jojo Siwa and Chris Hughes together is like mad.
Yeah. Everyone's saying that they're soulmates.
No, they're not soulmates, I don't believe.
No, I don't know. I do like them together. I think it was really like a nice thing to watch unfold. Yeah. Not that we watched it, but all the clips that we've seen.
Yeah.
And it looks really intense, but I suppose in an environment like that, it is intense, isn't it? So, well, she's gone back to America now.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're in the Big Brother house, you spend, if you think about dating in a normal day-to-day life, maybe you go on one date a week. So that's like a couple of hours you're spending with that person every week.
Yeah.
They're spending 24 hours. So the amount you'd get to know someone so well in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
I am. And did you see that Kath, Jojo's girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, put a video on TikTok?
Yeah, I didn't watch it in full. I've seen bits and bobs about her.
I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Put it on, yeah. It came straight up on my For You page. It was about a 10-minute long video.
Right.
And she's deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
What was she saying?
She was just saying that she feels humiliated. Yeah. It wasn't anything bad. She was quite respectful about it, to be fair. Yeah. Said that she had full faith and trust in her partner, in Jojo. So that's why she went to support her after and whatever. But obviously she said, then she was like, well, I went and got dumped, basically. Yeah. She said, but I think Jojo had some videos or whatever to send daily to her while she was in the Big Brother house. Oh, okay. So she said that kept her faith up. Right. Because she was getting these videos daily of what Jojo had pre-recorded for her. Oh, okay. And it kept her faith up, thinking that they were going to be fine. Oh, yeah, it's really sad for her. Yeah. I do really feel for her. But I do think, because I see what Jojo and Chris did as, emotional cheating. They weren't physical with each other. Yeah. But I just think, if someone's emotionally cheating on you and they've got feelings for someone else, I just think they can't help that. No. Even though it's really shit,
if Michael came to me and said, like, I've fallen in love with someone at work, nothing's happened, like, we've not kissed, we've not met up, without, like, in private, like, nothing physical has happened, I think, well, what can I say to that?
Yeah.
Like, what can I say?
Yeah. Especially because it's been on national TV and you can see that nothing's actually happened.
Yeah. So it's really sad for her, but, you know, these things happen. And I think Jojo and Chris kind of, I think they've handled it as well as they could do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So we wish Kath and Jojo and Chris all the best. We think, I think that's where it's going to end.
Yeah.
It was just a little holiday romance. We were all privileged to be able to watch it because it was very sweet. And that's the end of it, I think.
Kay Donnelly?
This one's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
It is,
It really is. And I don't even know, I don't think anyone actually knows the full story. But basically, from what we know, so Kay Donnelly and this other girl, or woman, share the same ex, the ex that Kay has children with. And this other girl was with Kay's ex after Kay. So while this woman was with Kay's ex, I think there was fallings out and it wasn't amicable at all. And this girl actually resorted to posting on a snark page on Reddit and was just trolling her basically. But she wasn't really like hiding who she was.
No.
And this woman is since not with Kay's ex anymore, but even after she broke up with Kay's ex, she continued to troll Kay. I think, from my understanding, and I might not be 100% right in this, but I think that she like doxed Kay, like she gave out information about Kay that she shouldn't be giving out online.
Yeah, I think that's what Kay said.
Yeah. And they live fairly close to each other, as I understand, because this girl was like walking past Kay's house. I think she was basically like tormenting her. From what Kay said.
Yeah, Kay has said that this girl was purposely walking down her street when there's lots of other routes that this girl could take.
Yeah.
And she was threatening Kay with filming her, I think.
Yeah.
She was purposely trying to make Kay, I don't know, agitated or whatever.
Yeah, which is horrible.
Yeah,
like, it's
absolutely
almost,
right. Just because she's got a following online, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like threatening her of her following. Yeah, it's terrible. But to begin with, this is where it started, really. So this girl's had this problem with Kay for like 4 years. This girl worked at a taxi company, right? And Kay rang up for a taxi, and that girl took Kay's personal information, her address, her phone number, from that taxi company, and began ringing her, knew where she lived, all of that stuff. She could get done for that, you know.
Oh yeah, it's illegal.
Like massively.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went from there, I think. And I think she's massively jealous of Kay. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, it just comes from a place of jealousy. I think any kind of trolling, people always say like it's jealousy, and they will come back and say, why would I be jealous of them? But I think they genuinely don't even realise that it's jealousy.
Yeah.
They just think they don't like them, but actually, if they look a bit deeper, it does come from a place of jealousy.
That girl's done a lot of lying as well, though.
Yeah.
She's said things that she's not kept up with a lot of things that she said.
So Kay has resorted now. She's had to come out with videos with her own story because I think things got to a point where actually there was a physical altercation between the two girls, and then there was a lot of discussion around that online and no one quite knew what happened. So Kay has since released 2 videos where she's told this whole story from her point of view. Obviously this other girl has not come online and told her story, so we only have Kay's version of the story, but she has provided receipts of this girl, you know, repeatedly posting on this snark page, which is like just fucking loser behaviour at the very least. And yeah, that taxi thing, that's really scary.
It is really scary.
Because she lives on her own with 2 small children as well. Kay said they did tell the taxi company, but she doesn't know whether anything came of that or not. But actually, she probably should have gone to the police straight away.
Yeah, I would have rang the police, I think. Basically, everyone's kicked off because Kay has potentially hit this girl.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone's going on about, and that's why Kay has explained herself online.
Yeah. And she's not saying she didn't do it. She's holding her hand up and saying, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
She basically
I'm not being funny, but would you not protect your kids like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Kay's reasoning for her flipping and finally doing that is that this girl was coming for her kids and she was speaking about her kids in a way that she was not deemed appropriate.
Yeah.
And, you know, now the discussion online is, well, I'd do the exact same for my kids. If someone was doing that to me and my family, Kay's within her rights. Like, basically that girl fucked about and found out, really. Then obviously on the other side, people are saying, well, it should never resort to violence, which I do get as well. But I think, from my point of view, it looks to me like Kay just got to a point where she couldn't take, where it just came to a head. Like, I think this girl's been tormenting her for a long time. And obviously, like I'm reiterating again, we don't know the full story. This is only what we've been told online. The relationship between influencers and their followers is a very weird one. Because, like, followers think they're entitled to everything in that influencer's life. They deserve to know everything, but actually they don't.
Yeah.
But also, like, an influencer is making their money from those followers, so it's like they do owe them something. It's very, like, the line is very blurry.
Yeah.
And then obviously people overstep the mark constantly, and things like Tattle Life and Reddit exist, and, like,
I don't know why they exist.
I just don't. Something's got to happen.
Yeah.
Because people can't. I just think our lives online is so massive now for everyone, not just people like influencers. I mean, everybody. Even if you've got a private account, you will spend hours and hours online every day, whether it's for work, whether it's for pleasure, whether it's for research or something, whatever. You'll be online a lot of the time. Everyone will.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So we have to treat that as, like, just an extension of our real life. And if someone spoke to people, if someone spoke to me, in real life, how they speak to me sometimes online, something would, I would report them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why can you not do that online?
Yeah.
Because your online personality is only an extension of your real life now, for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're an influencer or not.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be some sort of tracking that can be done.
Yeah.
Or you have to do something like you've got to provide your ID when you set up an account, or something along those lines, where if you are seen to be making, like, hate comments or trolling someone or doing this or doing that, get rid of them, and they're never allowed back on.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. And I mean, on the back note of that, on Kay's videos on TikTok, this is what I'm going to say. This might be a bit of a controversial thing, but there's a lot of comments on Kay's videos about this girl that are nasty towards this girl, which, okay, this girl is a twat, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's just she's being a bit of a nutcase.
Yeah.
However, there is nasty comments about her on them things, and Kay is agreeing with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like one of them was like, it's awful being the pretty ex or something, on about Kay being the pretty ex, and she's jealous of her or whatever. And Kay's like put like facts.
Yeah.
And just agreeing with things that people are saying about this girl, whereas I feel like, don't lower yourself. Don't lower yourself to this girl's standards.
It's so fucking difficult.
It's got to be, because she's obviously a twat.
Yeah.
But I think you've said your piece. Let's not now.
Yeah.
I mean, Kay's probably got like some bullying going on towards her from it, which is from this girl doing this. Anyway.
And also, I mean, someone like Kay has her own Reddit snark page. Like, she's dealing with comments like that every single day of her life.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though, she shouldn't be lowering herself, because she should just fucking ignore them, but it's so difficult to ignore them when someone's talking about you specifically.
Yeah.
And when someone's like, I mean, that girl's obviously been making her life really difficult, it seems, for quite some time. And I think Kay's the kind of person who is always going to bite back. Yeah. Like, she just seems like that kind of girl.
Yeah. I like that, though.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I actually...
Are you a biter backer?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It depends what mood I'm in. Online, I'm most of the time I just block people. Yeah. Because it's just the easiest thing to do. Yeah. Whenever I've replied to people, because sometimes I can't help myself. Yeah. I've always regretted it, because they always come back with some fucking shit, and they gaslight you. Yeah. Always, every single time they gaslight you. Right. So I had this troll on my account. Yeah, she'll call Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I'm sure you're listening, because you were obsessed with me. So she was trolling me. So she commented at least once or twice on every single video. So she was watching every single video that I posted. She was always one of the first commenters. So she's like,
sure,
yeah,
really?
So I think you're like, you might be trolling me, but you're actually my biggest fan.
Yeah.
So I let her do it for a while because she wasn't saying anything that actually bothered me because I thought, you're the sado.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just leave you to it. You're giving me engagement. And also, people would then reply to her.
And then it would give more engagement.
Yeah, I just thought, I'll fucking let you do it. It's obviously keeping you happy watching me. So, eventually, I think it was around the time when my granddad passed away and I was not in the mood for it. Like, I just couldn't tolerate it because I was feeling shit. So I blocked her. And then, so obviously we've got our podcast account.
Oh, I think you've told me about
Oh,
it.
right.
Yeah, go on.
So we've got our podcast TikTok. And she fucking popped up on there and she commented something like, honestly, this actually made me so angry. She commented like, oh, I blocked her on my old account and now she said something about her weight, like called me sort of fat something, has popped up on my For You page again. And I thought, how dare you? I wanted to comment saying, I fucking blocked you, like what are you on about? But I didn't, obviously, I just blocked her again.
What was she saying on your other account?
Oh, anything and everything. Like, depends what the video was about. Like, if it was cooking, she'd be like, oh, I can't believe you're feeding your kids that. It's disgusting.
Shut up.
Yeah, or like if it was an outfit of the day, she'd say something about the way I looked.
Does she have kids or anything, or was there nothing on her page?
Oh, she had I bet it's a fake page. It always is.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah Hearn.
Yeah.
I have no... You know, so when someone's on a fake page, I think I have zero respect for you because you're not even saying it with your chest. You're not standing by what you're saying.
Do you know what? It's funny. I saw someone the other day put a video on about a troll, and she said, please be careful on what number you put in towards your TikTok account. And she found out that it's someone that she knows because their number is linked to that TikTok, and this person has been trolling her for ages.
I don't know what I'd do if I found someone out. Like,
imagine it with me.
Like, oh my God.
I just don't know what's wrong with people. I really don't. People have nothing better to do.
But they'll just carry on until something's done about it.
Yeah.
This will just get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
If you were a creator and you were earning a shitload of money, and if you're like Kay Donnelly who's got millions, say she's got like 5 million.
I just wouldn't look at the comments.
No, but it's where it be if it's giving you an amazing lifestyle and loads of opportunities, it's probably fucking worth putting up with it if your mental health can stand it.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucking earning loads of money.
No.
And I'm not saying I get loads of hate because I don't. Like, my followers on the whole are really great. But like sometimes I do just think like, what the fuck am I doing this for?
Yeah.
Like, is this even worth it? Because sometimes it is stress.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it catches you in a bad mood, you open your phone and someone's told you that you're like a fat something like that.
Yeah.
It's not a nice feeling.
No.
It doesn't matter who you are or what you do or how you feel about yourself. If someone says something nasty to you, it does hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Was Kay arrested?
I don't think so. I've seen a picture of her with fleece around her though. But I don't think she was arrested. I don't know. God knows. We're not going to know the ins and outs of it properly. But basically, everyone's been going nuts about it. Kay has obviously done something physical to this girl, but it's purely sticking up for her kids. I feel like any mum would do that.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this whole situation will die down. But I don't think that girl is going to let it. I
actually think Kay, for me anyway, Kay has come out of this. I've got more respect for her now.
Yeah.
Even though I understand that you shouldn't resort to violence, and she's quite a polarising character. I think you'd either love her or you hate her. I followed her for quite a while because I do like her. But I think she's just very honest, and I appreciate her being honest. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see if anything else happens, but this girl's not going to leave her alone.
No.
If anything, this will make it worse, I would imagine, now that Kay's done those TikTok videos.
Kay, if you want to come on the podcast.
Yeah, please.
Okay, next thing. Labubu collectibles.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk about
Are
this.
you?
Yeah.
See, I've seen them a little bit.
Right. I think me and you might have very differing opinions about this.
Yes. See, I've seen them.
Yeah.
Not that interested. Not that interested.
Yeah.
Cute. Something that you could get obsessed with for a week or two and buy loads, but then when it dies down, you're just gonna have a shit ton of teddies in your house or little fucking doll things hanging from your bag that are just in your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
You're not into it?
No, I'm not. I enjoy
vibe.
watching the videos of people unboxing them, people enjoying them, but I don't want them in my house.
Okay, well, I'm the opposite.
All right, how many have you got?
Oh my God. Lauren, this is like my new, it's giving me a lease of life.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like a sport.
They're like little teddy things, aren't they?
So, well, listen.
Yeah, there's different ones, because didn't you do an unboxing one of like just a little mini doll? Have you got it?
It's here.
Oh my God!
He knows he put it there. It's just chills on there.
Yeah, how does he do that?
It's stuck on.
Is he?
Yeah.
Let me see him.
It's called Sonny Angel.
Does his head move? No.
No, it's just chilling.
Right.
With me all the time.
And is this with the same company that do the Labubus?
Right. But Sonny Angels is a different thing.
Right.
I've got 2 Sonny Angels and I've got 2 more on the way.
Right.
I've got this little guy.
Yeah.
Let me show you the camera. Who's on my phone.
Yeah.
I've got one that's hanging off my bag.
Right.
That's like an elephant.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 more coming.
Right.
They're in the post right now.
And
in
how much
transit.
were they?
That's my business.
No. So how much were they? How much is he?
I think I paid about 18 quid for it.
Fuck off.
Oh, no, honestly, you know when I say 18 quid?
18 fucking pound for a little naked
Right.
baby on your phone.
Don't be disrespecting my Sonny Angel. You know when I said 18 quid then I thought, what a bargain.
Fuck off.
For the happiness that
I could mould you a little naked baby.
Listen,
and
I'm a
paint
bit of
it.
a magpie. I like things like this.
Right.
And then, but the one on my bag that cost me about 35 quid.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What
I
are
love it,
you
though.
doing?
I'm just living a dream.
They're having your pants down, mate.
They can have them down.
They're having your
I'll
pants
moon them
down.
as much as they
What
want.
about when they go out of fashion?
They're not going to go out of fashion.
They are.
People have been collecting these for years. They're collectibles.
Right, they might be collectibles, but when you get
What
loads
about
of
when you
them,
go out of fashion? You're going to go out of fashion one day.
I'm already out of fashion. What?
Maybe disrespecting my Sonny Angels,
What are you going to
right?
do with them? Do you know why? Do you know what? I like stuff like that. I do like stuff like that. I wouldn't do it myself. Do you know why? Because my house has already got enough shit and clutter in it that the thought of bringing something like that in my house, no, I don't
Listen,
want it.
I've got my finger on the pulse of modern day culture.
Really?
And you've not. Yeah. That's all it comes
no,
down to.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my Sonny Angels, right?
Okay, yeah.
Labubu, when I first saw Labubus, I thought, why is everyone going mental about this?
Right.
And then I got the book.
Did you?
And I've seen loads of people saying that.
Right.
Have you not seen my Labubu prices online?
No.
Oh my god, right, let me tell you about this. So, I looked into Labubus, I thought, why does everyone love them? And the more I looked at them, I thought, actually, they're really cute.
Right.
But didn't want one for a while. I thought, I don't really get the hype. But I've seen loads of people say the same thing. They're like, at first I looked at them, I thought, oh, and then I thought, after time, I thought, I really want one of those. They're
Right,
really cute.
okay.
They're like talking to me.
Yeah, yeah,
They're whispering like, buy me.
Right.
So I looked into Labubu, did a bit of research. Basically, they're based. You know where the book Where the Wild Things Are?
No.
Yes, you do. What are you about?
No, I don't.
The book Where the Wild Things Are, the children's book.
Don't know.
Did your parents not read to you?
But obviously not.
Let me show you. You definitely have seen it.
I know.
It's like one of the most famous children's
I was going to say Biff and Chip. What is it?
And Wilbur
Biff
and
and-
Wilf.
No, Biff and Chip.
Biff and Chip,
Biff
yeah,
and Chip.
the Magic Key.
Yeah, I know them.
You'll recognise it, I'm sure.
No.
You're having me on, Lauren. Anyway, it's a very well famous children's book.
Right. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
And it's loosely based, Labubus are loosely based on the monsters out of that book.
Right. Okay.
By this artist, and they release them in like collections, which is why they're sought after, because people want the whole collection. So they'll
Right.
release like a collection that's got about 10,
Yeah.
and everyone wants every single one. But the reason why people get hooked, and it's the same as Sonny Angels, they're releasing collections, is that you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
So they're blind boxes. So you get a box, and in the box there's a bag. You open the bag, and there's like one of about 9 or 10 options you can get.
So you could buy one,
Yeah.
right, and then buy another and get the same one.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's the risk you have to take.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Also,
I could. Do you know why? Because if I bought one and I got that one, and then I bought another one and it was the same one, the rage inside me
well,
would
this is
bubble
what I'm
for
really
months.
concerned about, because I've got 2 Labubus. Right, let me
Right.
tell you. This is why I say it's a sport. The adrenaline,
Yeah.
I could have died. So,
Right.
Labubu released a new series of Labubus.
Right.
They're called Big Energy.
Right.
Last week, Friday, they were released.
Yeah.
12 p.m. Friday on the dot.
Right.
So people, they're only sold by one shop called Pop Mart.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So there's one in London, there's one in Manchester, there's one in like Amsterdam. They're just in like capitals. There's not many, and they're only small shops. People were queuing round the block again, round the block. People were in the queue for like hours.
Oh my god, the world's gone mad.
Queuing for this new drop of Labubus. Also, obviously, people were like, had their fingers on the button like this, waiting for it to strike 12 so they can press checkout online. I did that, missed out. I had them in my basket waiting, press checkout, gone. Within about 2 minutes after 12, all gone.
Shut up.
And I was fucking devastated, right?
Right.
So they had a second drop
on
TikTok Live.
How much were these?
They're £17.50 each.
So you were going to spend about £35.
Just listen to the story.
Okay, go on.
So, so they did a TikTok Live.
Right.
And oh my God. So
and you were on there like a keyboard warrior.
Give me some. I was on there for over an hour. Just watching this woman, and she kept saying, "Oh, big into energy. Like we haven't really got any. We're waiting to see if we've got cancellations online." I thought, you're bullshitting me. I know that you've got some. I know that you're fucking lying to me.
Could you get fake ones though?
Yeah, I don't want a fake one.
Yeah, no, but can you get fake ones?
Oh, you can get fake.
Right.
Yeah, the only real ones you can get are from Popmart.
Right, okay.
So if you ever see any on TikTok Shop, because there's loads on TikTok Shop,
yeah,
but they're Lafufus.
Right.
Not Labubu.
Right, okay. Okay.
Anyway, I came off live in the end because I thought, because she was just trying to keep you on live so you buy all the other shit.
Yeah.
So there's other collectibles and stuff like Crybabies. Have you seen Crybabies?
No.
Right, well, they're big as well, but I don't like those. Anyway, I was filled with rage.
Yeah.
So I came off the live. I thought, fuck this. I thought, I don't even want a fucking Labubu anymore. I've had enough. Like, I was actually raging. I was so mardy because I felt like I just need, you know, when you're not feeling when you want a baby.
Yeah.
And you think, I've actually, like, it's like a physical need I want a baby, I need to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I felt like that with Labubu.
Right.
Right. So I didn't get one. And this woman kept lying to me, saying that they didn't have any, or they were coming soon and they never came.
Right.
And I thought, you just keep me on there because you want me to buy something else. I'm not fucking buying something else. And everyone kept asking, when are the big energy coming? When are the big energy coming?
Yeah.
I thought, I'm not going to fucking get one anyway. Anyway, had a Marley about it.
Yeah.
Came offline. Went back online. I thought, fuck this. I'm going to unfollow them.
Right.
I'm feeling pessy now. I'm not even following Popmart anymore. I don't fucking want one of your shitty Labubus.
Yeah.
Obviously, I did, but I was just telling myself that.
Yeah.
To make myself feel better. Anyway, went on to Popmart to unfollow, and when I went on there, it went 3, 2, 1.
Shut up!
Big into energy popped up. I went bang, bang, checked out. Got 2 Labubus. And that's why it pays to be petty.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Have you got them?
They're in transit, hon.
Right. Are you getting them today?
Either today or tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I know. Oh my God.
So right.
The fear that I'm going to get 2
the same.
Because I'm not going to be able to get any more. It's too. I can't take the stress.
Like the fact that you've just said you could get 2 the same just made my stomach turn.
But there's also a secret.
Right.
Because there's like, I think there's like 9 maybe in the collection, but then there's a secret one.
Right.
And the secret ones are really rare. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
So you
could get a secret one. Yeah. Oh my God. People are stealing Labubus off people's bags and everything.
Shut up.
Yeah. People are coming home and the Labubu's been taken off the bag.
What is going?
Because they're so in demand.
I feel like we're going to a war.
Right. Let me tell you about this as well.
Go on.
What's wrong with me, Laura?
Oh my God, what?
So,
what have you done to get a Labubu?
moving on from Labubus, I've secured my Labubus, I'm happy, right?
Yeah.
I've secured my Sonny Angels, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Something's going on with me, it's giving me adrenaline, it's fueling my life. I've got a new lease of life. So, I went to York last year with the girls.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the York Ghost merchants?
No, of course I've not.
No, didn't think you would have.
No.
So, they're quite like a well-known kind of established thing in York.
Yeah.
And it's like something you'd go to York and you'd buy one as a like little memento of your trip to York.
Yeah, yeah.
Because York is famous for being like haunted.
Yeah.
There's these little ghosts that you buy when you go to York.
Okay, yeah.
There's only one place that make them. They're like made out of clay, all different colours. Like every single one is different, so you'll never get 2 the same.
Yeah.
I think because of that, they're like collectibles. People collect them and take it really seriously. They're not expensive. I think they're like £9 for a little one, and then about £18 for the big one.
Yeah.
So you go to the York Ghost Merchants, and there's a queue up the street every day to get in this little. It's only a little tiny shop. It's like smaller than what we're in now.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, when I was with the girls, I thought none of these girls are going to want to fucking queue up for this ghost because they're all like you.
Yeah.
They would not give a shit and they would be thinking, why are you fucking standing in the queue for an hour and a half?
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't get one. And now I regret because I would have just been like, you don't go for lunch and I'll stand in this queue.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't. So I've decided, now that I've had the thrill of the Labubu and the Sonny Angel, I need a ghost.
Right, okay.
But they don't sell them online. What they do is like, God! Which is why it's a sport. So I followed their Instagram.
I think you need to make a cult or something.
I feel like I'm in one. I'm following Labubus.
Yeah.
Cult of Labubu. So you go online on the Instagram and they do like a little drop. Every week they'll do a drop of this certain ghost. So they make really small amounts. That's why people are like fucking fine together.
Yeah. What are they?
Like little figures you just put on your shelf.
Oh, okay.
Just something that you hate, basically.
Yeah.
And there was a drop of 2,500 ghosts. Bearing in mind there's fucking thousands of people around the world who want a ghost.
Yeah.
That's not very much. And you have to put your name, they call it the bowler hat.
Yeah.
You put your name and your phone number and your email address in their online bowler hat.
Right.
Then you've got 24 hours to do that.
Mm-hmm.
After 24 hours, they'll then email you to say whether you've been picked out the bowler hat.
Right.
And if you have, you've got a chance to buy a ghost.
Right.
If you haven't, name's not been picked out, you have to try again next time. And you don't know when the next drop's going to be.
Right.
There's not an online shop.
I need you to tell me if you were in that hat.
I know. They didn't pull me out.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
So now, because of that, I'm obsessed with getting a ghost.
Right. Okay.
So I've got the notifications on their Instagram so that
Ready.
when they post, it comes up saying they've posted. Because they only post when there's going to be a drop.
Right. Oh God, it's a stressful time, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. But oh, gosh,
Do you know what? You know,
it's
because at the minute my house pisses me off because I've got too much clutter and that everywhere. If I had like a real nice space at home that's not full of shit, I think I'd like some little collectibles on the side.
Yeah.
But right now, no.
Do you know what I thought as well? Like, this whole craze, I think it's really sweet, even though, like, obviously, I know that there's going to be the argument of, like, it's a fucking waste of money, like, why are you wasting your time doing that? Like, loads of people say that. And people, if you don't get it, you don't get it, and it's fine. But also, like, we're adults, like, we have free will, we can do what we want. But I sort of think it's quite a sweet little trend, because it's like grown-ups buying toys, isn't it?
Yeah.
And even though, yeah, you can say, like, grow up, I just think, well, why? Like, no one's harming anyone.
Living in your childhood again.
Yeah, it's like getting a Kinder Egg when you're a kid and
yeah.
you don't know what's going to be inside your egg,
Yeah.
or getting a Happy Meal and you don't know which toy you're going to get. It's the exact same thing,
Yeah.
just as an adult version. And do you know what? I was thinking, like, yeah, I've spent money on this fucking shit, but they make me happy. And also, I don't smoke, I don't vape, I barely drink, I don't do drugs, I barely go out. So if I want to spend my money that I go to work for on shit like this that someone else might not understand, then I'm not harming anyone.
Yeah.
I just think it's quite cute.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I will look into them a little bit more.
Yeah.
The Labubus.
Yeah. Well, you'll be seeing my unboxing very soon.
Well, I am a little bit obsessed with watching people unbox them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm girly enough.
Don't you?
No. I don't think I'm girly enough.
But you need to go on Potmart and find which one works for you.
Yeah.
Because Potmart is a shop full of collectible things.
I feel like I'll probably try and avoid it instead.
That's probably wise.
Yeah.
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 Otherwise you'll get like me.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like I'm on drugs.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gives you that like boost of adrenaline.
Oh yeah, the
Does it?
dopamine is
Really?
like nothing else, yeah.
Oh, see, I'm a dopamine chaser, mate. So
Yeah.
if I get into something,
Yeah.
I'll be putting my house on the market and everything. So don't even start on me.
Someone commented on my TikTok like, maybe you should have a think why this thing's got a hold over you. I was like, I don't fucking care. Like whatever.
What, the Labubu?
Yeah. I said whatever the reason, I'm fine with it
Yeah.
because it's actually bringing me
Joy.
a purpose in life.
Right. Okay.
Forget my kids. Like all I'm living for is a Labubu.
Labubu.
Yeah, literally. In summary, it's okay for men to play video games, so it's okay for me to buy Labubus if I want to.
Yeah.
And no one's going to stop me. I'm an unstoppable force now.
Yeah.
I really am.
Although we don't
And,
even have partners that play video games.
No.
The last thing we're going to talk about is we had a conversation. We had a conversation and said to each other we were going to write things down of what our partners have done to irritate us over the last 2 weeks.
Basically, because we worked out that neither of them have listened to a single episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
So we thought, actually, we can say whatever we want about them because they'll never know.
Yeah.
So
here we are.
We are literally going to have a therapy session now.
Yeah. I'm ready to slag off. Are you?
Should we take it in turns? You do one, then I'll do one, then you do one, then I'll do one?
Yeah.
Right, you go first then.
Right. So one thing about in our house, right? I do the washing, whatever is what it is. Ollie never puts the washing unless it's his bloody work clothes at the end of the week. That's it. So when I've everything's dry, I put them away, but I don't put Ollie's away. I just put them in a pile. Right, I put them in a pile near his side of the wardrobe, and I deal with mine and Florence's clothes. Well, I'm not, no joke. I literally for all week I kept putting clothes on top of this pile, thinking, "Is he fucking joking me? How long is it going to take for him to put this pile away? It's getting ridiculous." So I thought, leave it, don't say anything. And then it got to the point of where I had to say to him, "Ollie, when the fuck is that pile going to be gone? Because I can't look at it laying there in my dressing room anymore." "Oh yeah, just the thought of looking at that pile gives me anxiety." I was like, "You need to pick them up, sort it out," right? The next day he comes in and he sorts it out, fine. But all week it annoyed me. He come down, first thing he told me was that he sorted this pile out, but he wanted praise for it. He wanted praise for putting his own clothes away.
Why?
And I'm telling you now, he doesn't put them away properly, he shoves them. So then his side of the wardrobe is just fucking rank. I mean, I can't talk at the minute because I've got loads of things shoved in my wardrobe, but he would never sort it out unless I actually said to him, "You really need to sort out your wardrobe." And then he would ignore that until I literally say to him, "Do it now." Literally, that is how I have to, if I need him to do anything, I have to say to him, "Can you do it right now? You've got some time, can you do it?" Otherwise he won't do it.
Same. I literally could not agree with you more. Michael, exactly the same.
Yeah. What's wrong with them? Go on, I feel better now.
Right, my first thing.
Go on.
It actually enrages me, this does.
Right.
So, if we're sitting on the sofa, or we're sitting at the dining room table, or whatever, we're lying in bed together, doing something together in the same room, even if we're not talking to each other, we're just in the same room, doing our own thing. If I so much as change position on the sofa, or I stand up, I go, "Where are you going?" "Where are you going?"
Is it?
"Yeah. Where are you going?" I'm not. Well, firstly, I'm not going anywhere. I was just moving position.
Yeah.
Secondly, even if I was going somewhere, I'm only going to the fucking toilet or to get a drink or something.
Yeah.
Stop asking me where I'm going.
Yeah.
Because that is what the kids do all day long.
That's hilarious.
If I leave the room, they all follow me like ducklings. I don't need you to do it as well.
Yeah.
It's really, really annoying.
Yeah.
If I get out of bed, where are you going? What do you think I'm going out?
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I'm obviously going for a wee. You don't need to know where I'm going.
Oh,
fucking mind your business. Anyway.
That is hilarious.
That's my first thing. It really annoys me.
Yeah, irritating.
Yeah, really irritating.
Oh
Just
my
fucking
God.
mind your business.
Yeah.
It's none of your business where I'm going.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? The other day, Ollie came home from work. Florence, at the minute, is driving me insane. Right? She is really clingy. She's I think she's a bit anxious. She's an anxious kid. She's a sensitive soul. And so she's really full on at the minute. Anyway, the other day I was having a horrific day with her. She was just tantrum after tantrum. She's 2 now. Tantrums are coming out hard and fast. And got her in bed the other night. You know, when you put them in bed and you're like, "Oh God, you can breathe."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I took her upstairs. I'd run around, given her a shower, bath, whatever, getting her ready for bed. Trying to dry her hair was another scenario, and then putting her in bed. Right. Did all of that after having a hell day with her. Come downstairs. Ollie sat on the sofa. He'd sorted out outside because we'd had dinner in that outside. And I went, "Oh, have you done sorted outside out?" I went, yeah. Doesn't stop for me. You relax and do what you're doing, or something. But he was joking.
Yeah.
Right.
I always say the joking though.
But I was not about to take that as a joke.
Yeah.
I lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I really lost it. And I said to him, don't you ever fucking underestimate what I'm doing. I said, I've just been up there running around like a fucking knob after your child, trying to stop her from having tantrums and all of this, just to put the kid in bed clean. Do you know what I mean? So do not make a dig at me, like a jokey dig, that you've been running around like a twat and I haven't. Oh my God. And I started crying, but I was crying through pure anger, right? It wasn't like a sob cry, it was like so mad. These tears are just popping out my eyes. Yeah. And I said, I am tired from the moment I opened my eyes in the morning. At night. And he was like, oh, by this point he didn't know what to do with it.
Scared the shit out of him.
I don't think he expected it, but he was like, I didn't mean it like that. And I was like, yeah, well, this is the backlash from you making this sarky joke. It's not on.
Fuck the system. The jokes are not funny.
No, they're not. No.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a bit controversial.
Go on.
Right, women who wear glasses, fine. Men who wear glasses,
right.
Ick.
Right, okay.
And Michael now wears glasses.
Right. Has he? Might notice.
Yeah.
Does he?
And he's chosen the gimpiest pair of glasses.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, your glasses are quite cool.
Do you like mine?
Yeah, I do. I really like yours.
Because I feel like
the clear frames.
I feel a twat sometimes.
Anyway, I just look at him and I think, oh God, take those glasses off, please.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Does he know? You told him?
Yeah.
What's he say?
We said I can't see without them. I don't give a shit.
No.
Take these glasses off. Get some contact lenses. For the love of Christ.
What? So he's got them. Has he had his eyes tested recently then? And
he really needs them.
Oh God, he needs contacts.
He's getting some laser eye surgery.
Yes.
Or the marriage was going to go down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's going to plummet.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, Michael.
I
need to sort that out. Yeah. Right. Do you know in the summer, when you've got, like, it's nice outside, you're sitting outside and the man always suggests, should we have a barbecue? Right? Barbecue, fine, I love a barbecue. Love a good barbecue, love food and all that. But you know, in my head now, when Ollie says to me, should we have a barbecue? The first thing that comes in my head is, I'm going to have zero fucking help for a few hours.
Yeah.
Because when we have a barbecue, like the weekend we had family round, it was really nice for Ollie's mum's birthday. I said to him beforehand, because we've had a few barbecues over the last few weeks, and every single time he forgets that he's got a kid, right? He forgets that he's got a child. He stands at that barbecue just getting beers down his neck the whole time. And when the food is ready, he's able to just plonk himself down. Plonk, plonk himself down. Eat his food, eat his meal undisturbed with everybody else. Yeah. And I'm running around like a twat, trying to get our child to eat, drink, all of that, trying to clean up at the same time. And he doesn't. He just thinks his job is to make the food, which is fine. Yeah. But actually, if that's the case, let me do the barbecue. Yeah. And you do everything else, because it's harder to do everything else.
Yeah. I agree.
And he just fucking stands there getting beers down his neck, and sometimes I look over and he's like laughing away at the barbecue with someone, and I'm thinking, you fucking what?
How dare you laugh?
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I've had a really nice day today. Yeah, I've been in the kitchen cooking up shit in the fucking kitchen, not being able to be outside. Yeah. You're outside loving life at the barbecue drinking beer.
Yeah. That's why men like barbecue.
And then when the food's done in the vet, the mess what?
Yeah, just cleans up magic there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking well annoying.
I know. Right, my next one.
Go on.
God, this stresses me out about him as well.
Really?
Yeah. So when we go out, as in like the whole family, all 6 of us. So if you don't know, I've got 4 kids, which is quite a lot, and 2 of them are toddlers, so it's like stress a lot of the time. When we go out anywhere, so when I'm on my own with the kids, sometimes obviously it's a lot having 4 kids, and like especially when 2 of them are so young and having tantrums and stuff. Like sometimes I'll get stressed, like it's normal. But majority of the time, when I'm on my own, I actually find it easier.
Yeah.
In a lot of respects, because I don't have another person there to have to I don't know.
To communicate with.
Yeah, I'll just get on with it.
Yeah.
Whereas when he's at home, oh my God, right, this man gets so flustered when we're leaving the house. Not even if the 2 of us are going out somewhere.
Yeah.
He won't put his shirt on, his top on, until 30 seconds before we leave the house because it's too hot.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's the same as Ollie.
It's too hot. He can't possibly put all his clothes on.
Ollie is hot everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So
it's not just Ollie.
I went to a wedding a couple of minutes ago, so he's sitting at the kitchen table in like full like trousers and shoes and everything. He's got his tie ready to go. I'm like, can you put your shirt on? Like, what are you doing? I've got my fucking fascinator on and my new dress and everything. And I'm all ready to go do my makeup. And he can't even put his shirt on because it's too hot and he's too flustered. Gets really stressed. This man goes to work. So for work, he has to wear like smart clothes, like a shirt and trousers. So he'll get in his car, he'll keep his trousers on, but he'll wear trainers and a t-shirt, and he'll take his work shoes and his shirt in the car because he can't possibly
oh my God.
wear his work shoes and his shirt in the car because it overstimulates him, it's too much.
Right, okay.
He can't cope with it, and it fucking winds me up.
Yeah.
Because I think, here I am, I've got to do my hair, it takes longer for us to get ready, we've got more shit to do.
Yeah.
And obviously we're the ones that predominantly will get the kids ready as well.
Yeah.
And I think, all you've got to do is have a shower, get out the shower, dry yourself, put your clothes on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you're making this big song and dance about it like it's really difficult.
You have no other job.
Literally. Just fucking pull yourself together because I've had enough.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. And it's stressful. And then if you, God forbid, you ask them to do something.
Oh, no, he hasn't possibly got the time.
No. Far too hot. Ollie says it, right? Even if we're not going out of the house, in our house, everywhere's too hot.
Yeah.
He walks upstairs, fucking roasting in this house.
Yeah,
and tell you one thing that we've always had an argument about, actually, is Florence's temperature in her bedroom. Right?
Right.
So I will, in the winter, I want the windows shut because it's cold. And I always say to him, when our window is open, because the thermometer thing is in our bedroom, so if it gets cold in our room, the heating goes on. Florence's bedroom door's shut, it's going to get really hot in her bedroom.
Yeah.
So I always say to him, no, we need to shut the window and have the temperature at a certain thingy of what it's going to... So it might be a little bit warmer in our room than it is in Florence's, but I need to know the temperature in her room for what she's wearing. He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't think that the heating is going to come on and that her room will be hotter. It is. It does do it. I've seen it do it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't understand. And I'm trying to say to him, it's not for me, it's for Florence. Oh, no. And then if she wakes up, she's too hot. She ain't hot. She is not fucking hot. I'm telling you now, all he's ever said. And do you know what, actually? She didn't sleep for, like, pretty much the first year of her life. And now I think about it, because he was telling me she was too fucking hot, I think she was cold because I was putting her in less.
Yeah.
I actually think she woke up for a full fucking year because she was cold. Because of him. Because he was telling me that she was too hot. Why are they hot all the time?
I don't know. Honestly.
So weird.
Michael, last night, I came home from work last night, he's in bed snoozing. He got the fan out, blasting this fan. He's perched it on it. He's got a chair, put a shoebox on top of the chair, put the fan on so it's a perfect height.
Oh my God.
And he's blasting his fan, so I've manoeuvred it so it's blasting in his direction and not anywhere near me.
Yeah.
Just get a grip.
Yeah.
Just get a grip.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll go.
Another thing for me is, so Ollie will fall asleep on the sofa, snoring starts. Horrific, by the way, sounds like a fucking warthog. And it instantly angers me when it starts. Blood boils instant. The first snore that he does makes my blood boil. And I try and sneak away most nights for him to stay on the sofa and for me to go upstairs. Because as soon as he gets in bed, he does it, and it takes me ages to get to sleep anyway, let alone that fucking warthog next to me. And, but sometimes when I'm nice enough, I will wake him up to go to bed. So, or he'll just get like a little bit of a smack because I'm trying to stop him from snoring. Every time I wake him up, or every time I say to him, stop snoring, it's my fault. He blames everything on me. Last night, I said to him, Ollie, do you want to go, should we go to bed? What are you doing? And I was like, because he's just woke up, he's in a fucking tears.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even say anything, because I thought if I do say something, we're going to have a blazing row, and it's 10 o'clock at night. And he just blames me, he's vile. When I wake him up, I just think, you fucking knobhead. Next time, I'm just going to keep leaving you down here, mate. You get a bad neck.
Well, I'd leave him down there,
Yeah. Honestly, the noise is so annoying. That is what it is.
Oh, you can't have that when you're trying to watch the telly.
It's so... Oh, exactly.
That would be what would annoy me, that just fucking go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would rather
just go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if we're watching something and he falls asleep, I have to pause it because I can't hear it, and I end up just looking at my phone. And I'm sitting there looking on my phone, and even after 5 minutes, I need the noise to stop.
Yeah.
Because it's so bad in my ear.
Yeah.
I even have to turn TikTok up pretty much the whole way, and he's still like that. It's so annoying. I can't. It's making my blood boil thinking about it now. Honestly.
And this one's my last one.
Right.
I think this is very specific.
Go on.
Like I was sitting next to him when he was doing this the other day. I thought, right, I'm gonna write it on my list.
Yeah.
The sound of him eating an ice pole.
Oh, you fucker, that would rile me.
Yeah. Oh, the noise he was making!
God.
Oh, you don't need to make that noise. Just
Oh.
my god.
Was it?
It was actually enraging me.
Ah.
I thought the only thing I can do is write it on my list.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine like sucking the juice out of the ice and that?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no. God.
yeah, absolutely. It was
Oh.
going like that.
Oh yeah, like through the packet.
Yeah. He sucked the juice out of the packet.
Oh.
You need to do that in your own time. You can't do that on other people.
No.
You can only get away with that if you're 5,
Yeah.
not 35.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had that chat.
Yeah, I am as well. It made me feel a bit better,
God,
actually.
yeah, same. Well, on that note, we'll end it on a high, shall we?
Yeah. It's been nice to be back.
I'm in a better mood now than I was when we
I
started.
am. This always happens.
Yeah, we just need a bit of each other, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
And I did say to you this morning that have you missed me? And you said no, I don't miss anyone. But I actually think that you subconsciously miss me.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
well,
when we're
you can
together,
decide
then
what.
you feel better.
Okay, yeah. A happy first pod back, series 2, episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping that we blow up this series.
Yeah. Something.
Can you tell everybody that you know in your life to listen to this podcast, please? And also, we'd really, really appreciate it if you could leave us a review,
Yeah, that'd be
because
nice.
that really helps us out. And the reviews that we have had so far are all amazing, so thank you so much.
Something's got to give now.
Something has got to give to make us successful.
Yeah.
And we need you to help us,
Yeah.
please, digestives.
You're a digestive, not a fucking bourbon. Right? Digestives work harder, okay?
Oh, I love all that, so.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
Thank you, we love you.
See you, love you, bye.
Bye.